All the big video game companies have a mascot to help their consoles sell with kids. Nintendo has Mario, and Sega has Sonic. Sony Entertainment felt they had to follow the trend, so characters like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon were conceived for the PlayStation console, falling onto the PlayStation 2. And while these icons may have fallen from grace, characters like Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank took their places. But one came a bit later into the mix in September 23rd, 2002 with style. Sly Cooper with his titular game, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Sly Cooper was a bit of an enemy as it combined stealth and platforming while carrying a dark and gloomy atmosphere, in contrast to the bright and colorful characters. The series as a whole has had 4 games in total, a CGI movie, and is generally considered a classic. But how does it hold up today? Well, let's find out. Following the footsteps of Crash Bandicoot, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus has you take control of the titular character on a 3D plane. The levels generally has you run through a linear path, collecting lock keys to progress in the designated area. But this simplicity is masked, like Sly, by good level design. You also face grunts along the way, but they're pretty easy to defeat since they go down in only one hit, and you can simply move around larger enemies. But don't be too careless though, as you can only take one hit as well. The life points are spears, so you may experience some cheap deaths. The quickest method of getting more life is collecting 100 coins for a lucky horseshoe, which allows you to take an extra hit. While levels generally share the same objective, the Thievius Raccoonus occasionally mixes up with levels you take control of the Cooper van and participate in an amateur racing circuit. Escort your partner across the level as you shoot from afar to protect them. In chase scenes, we have to dodge Inspector Carmelita Fox and her shock pistol. The main thing that really sets Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus apart from his contemporary is that you can climb onto ledges, pipes, ropes, or anywhere you can sense Blue Era by simply pressing and holding the circle button while near them. There is a total of 5 locations, each of which has you confined to the vast lair of a member from an infamous gang named the Fiendish Five, which is led by none other than the vengeful Clockwork. Within each layer, there's subsections, which are the levels. And aside from collecting lock keys, there's these bottles scattered across each level, which are clues to finding stolen pages of the Thievius Raccoonus book. And if you find all the clues for each level, you receive a save code to learn an ancestor's special ability. Some are quite handy, but most are useless. Luckily, you don't need to progress any further in the game. For a game made with kids in mind, the story for Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus is surprisingly mature and well thought out. In the beginning, we learned Sly's family was murdered by the Fiendish Five, leaving the young Sly to fend for himself. He soon ends up in an orphanage where he meets his 2 best friends, Bentley and Murray. Even the villains have their own story for doing what they do, particularly Clockwork, who is so consumed by hate and jealousy for the Cooper clan that he mechanically enhanced his body. One issue I do have with the story though is that the Cooper gang doesn't really feel like a team. Sure, Bentley and Murray help out often, but they ultimately play second fiddle to Sly. Granted, it is his story at the end of the day, but still, they could have been fleshed out more, especially Murray. Speaking of Sly, I would have to say he's one of the most likable platform mascots of all time. He's smooth, charismatic, and has quite the wit.
And I was going to give it to you as a little token of my hate. You know, this really brings out the color of your eyes.
For a 2002 PlayStation 2 video game, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus looks quite nice. Everything is colorful and vibrant, plus it uses the cel shading technique, which helps gives it this cartoon aesthetic. This game looks all cute with its animated format and anthropomorphic animal characters. The setting and tone is actually dark and gritty like I mentioned before. The music also complements this really well as it mostly uses a mix of urban jazz, soul, funk, and uses the alert system so it can go from calm to smooth to fast-paced and hectic whenever an enemy crosses your path to keep you on your toes. Overall, there's not much else I could say about Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus other than it's a really fun and well-made game. While some things about it are very archaic, it's one of the many games that helped define the PlayStation 2.
hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us!
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば父ちゃんの敵が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書だ。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。義族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの敵を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。